Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed, baby. Now, heavyweights. It's pretty good news, but I still think it's theoretical. It's a maybe and stuff like that. We speculate. But let me tell you this. What you hear from the heavyweight division and from the main dudes in the heavyweight division. That's, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. We're not getting fights. Well, come to find out from I don't know if the manager from Anthony Joshua, Freddie Cunningham, I think his name is, Mr. Cunningham for sure. He said, hey, I think they're going to fight twice, right? That was kind of good news for me because all the bad news, I'm just going, go on and do that. That was yesterday. I just didn't say nothing about it. But I think that's good news, fellas. And, when you're thinking about it, hey, that's what I think it should be. I think if Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder fight, as Joshua come through this Ruiz fight, I think that if they fight towards the end of the year, which you're hearing that Deontay Wilder might fight Lewis the Real King Kong Ortiz, which I don't want to see. I don't want to see Ortiz versus Deontay Wilder until somebody else that's selling wolf tickets out here fights Ortiz. That'd be Dillian White. That'd be Joseph Parker, who's not selling wolf tickets, but that's somebody I wouldn't mind seeing against him. Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, right? Those guys. If Ortiz fights any one of those, then I wouldn't mind him fighting Deontay Wilder. I don't like to see Deontay Wilder fight Lewis the Real King Kong Ortiz twice before anybody else does the first time. Not interested, but it might happen anyway. But if that doesn't happen, and I still have a little hope, Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder, I think it should happen twice, straight from jump, no matter what happens. In Tyson Fury, you're the odd man looking out, whatever. You had an opportunity. These guys, they're two punchers, right? And I think that at the end of the day, it's for undisputed. They have one in the UK, one in the US. It's the playoffs, baby. You know what I mean? And whatever, because somebody going to get knocked out the first time, the other guy gets an opportunity to come back and right that wrong. And then, who knows what happens after that. But I think it should be that way from the beginning. Give both of the guys, whoever loses gets another shot to come back and handle his business. That's the format we're looking for. It's the kind of thing we got the WBSS tournament, right? Best fighting the best, and you have a tournament and, semifinals, finals, and stuff like that. This is like a little playoff, for undisputed. You get a shot on your home turf and then away. I think that's perfect. I think that's great news. I think it should happen that way. You know what I'm saying? And, everybody should be for that. Let's see if it happens. There's been a little negativity coming in from other boxers right now, like Dillian White saying things about Deontay Wilder's win and going back at Tyson Fury and all these things. You have a lot of things going on outside the main three, right? Or with the main three. And we're not getting the fights. This is maybe a pipe dream. But I like that someone inside of the teams are thinking this way. That's what we're looking at. We're looking at, hey, if somebody, his manager's thinking that way, somebody, maybe the promoter might start thinking that way because, rematch clauses, stuff like that, to make sure that, hey, as soon as we fight, we're going to fight twice in both countries, right? If they do that, you can sell it directly to the public that way. It's going to be a fight 2 times. And let me tell you, if you did that, that would be mega huge. That's why I think that's kind of good news. Like I said before, these are 2 punchers, guys. These are 2 punchers, 2 exciting guys. So 2 people that stood up, 12 rounds against these guys between them, or 3, right? Between them in about 70 fights, close to, right? 60-something, right? 60-something fights. Only 3 men have stood up and made it to the final bell with these cats. So therefore, undisputed 2 times. What you think about that? I thought that was pretty good news. Not saying it's confirmed or nothing like that, obviously, but I think that's good news if it happens that way. Want to see your opinion. Doma Sports Talk worldwide, and I'm about to here, y'all.